My water is boiling and we're ready to go. I've been using this whole grain spaghetti. It goes really good with this recipe and a lot of other things, but I've been doing something a little bit different and I will show you in a minute. But let's add some of this to the water. Just enough, not too much. And this is for one person, this is just for me. So this is what I've been doing. So add as much or as little as you like. The reason why I didn't add too much is because I have this protein plus spaghetti and I'm gonna add a bit of this. And the cook time as far as on the package is basically just 1 minute apart, so you're good to go. Keep in mind you could use the whole grain pasta by itself. You don't have to do this, but I just want a little bit more protein because I'm not using any meat and I'm not getting any protein. And this is basically a vegetarian dish. So you could do it this way, or you know, just use whole grain or any type of pasta you like. So that's the great thing about cooking. You could adjust it to your liking, use what pasta you love or whatever works for you. So let's cook this according to the package or al dente, and let's get this sauce going. I'm going to add some olive oil to my pan. I don't mind the extra olive oil. You could just do about a tablespoon if you like, or even use pan spray. I'm going to add a half cup or a bit more of purple chopped onion. 1 1/2 cup of chopped baby Bella mushrooms, and you want to chop them to where they have a nice texture. If you're going to use your food processor, just be careful with that because you don't want to, you know, lose the texture. So you don't want to puree it. You want to get a nice chop. So I always hand chop it. And I highly recommend that because you're always going to get that nice chop and you're good to go. Adding 1 4.25 ounce can of chopped black ripe olive. 1 large diced clove of garlic. You could press it if you like. A sprinkle of some garlic powder. Sprinkle of some onion powder, 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning. Adjust it to your liking. If you like a little bit less or more, go for it. Salt, some pepper. Let's toss this together. You just want to cook this on a medium heat for a bit and let everything saute and soften up, and you're ready to add some crushed tomatoes. You can add whatever crushed tomatoes you like. I have these organic crushed tomatoes with basil, and this is a 28 ounce can, and I'm going to add them in. Make sure you mix it really good. And now we're going to add just a bit extra seasoning. Just a sprinkle of Italian seasoning. A bit of salt. And pepper. I've turned my heat back up from a medium low while I was adding the tomatoes and the extra seasoning. So I'm going to heat this up. Now that you see it come to a boil and you've mixed everything for maybe like a minute or two, I'm going to turn this down to simmer. Toss it around a bit. And now I'm going to cover this for about 35 to 40 minutes and let it simmer and do its thing. While your sauce is simmering, you want to check on it once in a while and just toss it around a bit. This is how it's going to look after you let it simmer for about 35 to 40 minutes. And the texture is just going to be amazing. This is really hearty and it's just delicious. So you could toss your pasta in the pan first and add it to the pan or toss it together however you like. But this just works really good for me. And just toss it on top of your pasta of choice. This is vegetarian friendly, but I am adding some Parmesan cheese. So you could add whatever you like to your pasta. Because I'm not a vegetarian, I just love this dish because how it tastes. This is something I tossed together years ago. And I've been loving it ever since. You don't have to be a vegetarian to like this. I promise you. So try it out. You're gonna love it. And I'll see you in my next upload.